Really.
Oh, boy.
There's always a risk involved when you redesign the look of a car. There's going to be some people who just don't care for it. When we come back, we'll tell you how that seems to be the case with some people who look at the new Chevy Caprice. That word applies pretty well to the design of the 1991 Chevrolet Caprice. To me, it's somewhat of a futuristic look.
Well, Chevy tells us their customer surveys indicate the new design appeals not only to the traditional Caprice buyer, but also to young couples with children and even teenagers. However, road test reporter Leland Gregory is none of the above. And his opinion, not surprisingly, is a little different.
Greetings, full-size car fanatics. Leland Gregory here, and I would like to introduce you to one of the newest additions to the Chevrolet family. This is the 1991 Caprice Classic four-door sedan. Now, this land yacht is filled with creature comforts, and if you're one of those creatures that like comfort, you need to look into this car. The Caprice gets its get-up and go from a 5-liter V8 engine with electronic fuel injection, which is tied to a 4-speed automatic transmission. It's a sturdy, reliable engine that will give you 170 horsepower at 4,200 RPM and 255 foot-pounds of torque at 2,400 RPM. That translates into 17 miles per gallon city and 26 miles per gallon highway. Congratulations goes to Chevrolet for making the Caprice the first American sedan under $20,000 to feature both a driver's side supplemental airbag and a 4-wheel Bosch anti-lock brake system as standard equipment. One good thing about this car is that there are so many things you can do, you'll never get bored at a stoplight. Of course, you might get some strange looks, not to mention a stiff neck. Now, the outside of the car looks like it was designed by two different people, the ones that designed the back and the ones that designed the front. Now, although the body design is different, it's still sitting on the same chassis they've used since 1977. It kind of reminds me of Oprah Winfrey. You know, she used to be fat, and now she's thin, but she's still the same old Oprah. The exterior of the car attracts a lot of attention, but so did the Hindenburg. Alan Kabanoff was jogging by when the design of the Caprice struck his eye, but he struck back.
I don't think I don't, just because of the style. And I don't know if I'm ever going to come to a decision on what I think of the style. I do like the inside, though, because I'm in sales and there's a lot of storage space in the doors and in the back seat to where I can put, you know, my tape deck and material, pens and things of that nature, and the wood grain dash looks nice. So the inside's good. But I can't decide on the outside yet. Ask me in a couple years.
The design of the Caprice's trunk is huge, 20.4 cubic feet, and that includes a cargo net. It's big enough to hold 18 bags of groceries, 4 sets of golf clubs, or someone who wants to sneak into a drive-in movie. Well, there it is. The 1991 Chevrolet Caprice Classic is a standard full-size car that's dependable and comfortable, kind of like Oprah. For Road Test Magazine, I'm Leland Gregory.
The newly designed Caprice has a base price of $17,370. The optional preferred equipment group contains a lot of extras like the AM/FM stereo radio and cassette, the 6-way adjustable driver's side power seat, cruise control, and tilt steering wheel. That's an extra $898.
Other options include steel-belted radials for $213 and rod handling and trailering package for $220. That brings the suggested retail price to $18,701 for this Caprice. You know, Larry, Leland was a little like this on the Caprice, but I liked it. It was big and it was very stylish.
I've seen them driving down the road, and I never know what they are. It's like I'll take a second look at it. They'll look a little too bloated for me, but I've not ridden in one.
You know, that's what I like about it. They don't know what they are, because we used to in the old days take stuff off of our cars to keep people from knowing what they were.
And that makes a nice change, because so many cars now, you can't tell what they are. They drive down, they all look alike.
Isn't it the truth?
It really is. Coming up next, we'll look at the upgrade on